Can a Resident Evil ripoff be better than the latest film that just came out? Yes, it can. Let's talk about it. Death Valley, directed by Matthew Ninneber. Now, as always, you already know, slight spoilers, and this one's available on Shudder. Look, man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is my recommendation for you to check out. For those who felt left down by the recent Resident Evil film, check this one out. It's a low-budget version, but it's a pretty fun ride throughout. And there are so many similarities. Okay, so you have the two main characters, James and Marshall. You can look at them as Chris Redfield and Leon of the film, okay? They are called in to recon and go find a doctor named Chloe from an underground facility that's been taken over by monsters. This Chloe character sends out a message for help, and these guys are on their way to save the day. So upon arrival, they meet with some other soldiers who are there to help as well. But they have to battle it out with some vigilantes that are blocking their way inside the facility. All soldiers die except Chris and Leon. Sorry, I meant to say James and Marshall, my bad. Once they make it inside, they begin their search for Chloe, but also get some intel on what's going on in this place. What's crazy is they discover some strange shit going on. And there's more than just Chloe down there. Something more human than human. Will they be able to rescue Chloe and get the hell out of this place alive? You know, it's sad when a ripoff horror flick is better than the original. And what makes it worse is this film was hella low budget, while Resident Evil had $25 to $30 million budget. But you know what? Kudos to them for working around budgetary issues and making a very creative action flick. While I thought they may have shown a little too much of the monster, it still looked pretty damn decent, but it kind of looked like a naked version of Nemesis, to be honest with you. But this thing did tear some fools up, so kudos on that. Lots of action and violence to go around. It took forever for the action to kick in Resident Evil. Remember, it took about almost like an hour. But in Death Valley, the first 30 minutes is like an action sequence from a Tom Clancy movie. Other similarities in this film to Resident Evil. So Resident Evil has the Umbrella Corporation. Death Valley has the Samyaza Initiative. Instead of Project Nemesis, they have Subject M. Shady scientists up to no good, experimenting and mutating people into something monstrous. And like I said, the story is very similar to Resident Evil, but it still beats to its own drum. The two main characters are fun and relatable guys, and you root for them. Plus, this movie doesn't shove an entire hour of exposition. This movie gives you just enough of what you need to know about these guys, their motivations, and friendship. Plus, there aren't really any low moments actually in this film, to be honest with you. You're pretty engaged throughout the entire movie. Oh, that's right. The ending fight scene was surprisingly really damn good. I'm serious. Very well choreographed. And this movie itself has good action, decent blood scenes, nothing too crazy bloody, but still good. And I'll elaborate a little bit more on some of the complaints. As I said before, the monster, they showed a little bit too much of the monster in certain scenes. And at least in my opinion, I felt it took away the scare factor and just felt like it was there. But it did look good during close-ups, all slimy and nasty. Though the story is good, it felt like it would lose track a bit, but then it would refocus again. But the best thing by far is the friendship between the two main characters. It is definitely the anchor of the entire movie. And this is actually just a cheesy popcorn movie, so I won't be too hard on it anyhow. Now look, like I said, it's just cheesy horror flick, so it's not the best action horror movie ever, but it's very entertaining and is aware of what it is, and I can appreciate that. So when you watch this, shut your brain off, grab your favorite drink, heat up some food, and enjoy yourself. Anyhow, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends. Slice that like button like the monster did in this movie. And remember, on the Don't Split Up channel, hell has never been so cool. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Would you steal a car?
No.
Would you steal a computer?
No.
Would you steal a purse?
No.
Would you still on TV?
No.
Have you subscribed to the Don't Split Up channel yet?
No.
Viewing without subscribing is a dick move.
Don't be a dick.
Subscribe. Click and subscribe. It's free.